Alright, this will be the first test on the new computer, and let's just see how things are turning out. I want to show you that, tell you that my desktop, it was an older desktop that was kind of custom made anyway. It died, corrupted my world. I had a chunk that was messed up right here, so I couldn't even reload my world at that point. And then, so I thought I was going to have to start over, and I was prepared to do that. But then the old laptop I had would not run Minecraft, and definitely wouldn't run Minecraft and record. Just wasn't going to happen. And my son was in here talking to me at the time and said, "Hey, why don't we just swap laptops? He has an Xbox One, and he's going back to school right now, and he just needs one for class." And he said, "Well, you just take my laptop, and I'll take yours." So I have his nice new Dell laptop, and I don't think I've seen that good a frame rate with any previous computer. For me, that's pretty good, and we're recording right now, so that is real good. I just got to get some software installed. Like I use Premiere Pro. Words. I use Premiere Pro to edit my videos, so that'll have to be installed. So I got a lot of applications to install on here that I'll take a while because of my slow internet. But yeah, I loaded my world into, as a last resort, I loaded my world into MC Edit, and just did a repair, and apparently it just filled this chunk in with these blocks. I didn't do anything, it did come up, and I was happy. But if you'll notice, there's nothing in my bar. There is, and I'm gonna hack together some video. I had actually, before it crashed, had redone this several times, and I had some video to put together that, and I don't think I have any of that left. That all got lost too in the process, and I finally went back and did a design that Mumbo did, where you had these 3 mine carts in here, and that's what I'm gonna put in here. I'm gonna put that back in here, but since I have to do it again, I'm gonna fix it where it's more level. Let's review the video and see what we got. Alright guys, just a quick little filler up to this video about exactly what the deal is. I think I mentioned that the desktop I was playing on actually crashed. It crashed in the middle of me playing the game, and of course, I had already experienced some chunk errors and had to return to a backup, and was playing that. And then, of course, the desktop crashed. Well, I couldn't even open my world up. I moved, I had a backup, but I couldn't open the backup. It just would say something about gzip uncompressed, unable to decompress. Anyway, everything I read said that, it basically, that's weird. It basically, I thought it was tracking me in the daylight. Basically said that, your world's corrupt, you can't fix it, blah, blah. So then I got to reading this little thing. It says, hey, try MC Edit. So I downloaded it. I hadn't used MC Edit in like forever. I downloaded it, opened up the world, and then I think you do like world info, and then there's a thing that says repair regions. And of course, I put my player right in this area right here and did repair regions. And lo and behold, I was able to load my world. And this is what was left in place of the big chunk error I had, was this big square block of stone. I mean, I didn't choose this. I guess that's what came out. That's what MC Edit put into place of the chunk error. But the biggest thing was I was able to load my world. So, through some fortunate events, I'm back to playing. I'm playing on my world. I didn't lose everything, but I lost all my player equipment, which meant everything that was in my inventory, everything on that was on my bar, and everything that was in the ender chest. That's all gone. I have to start fresh again, but I can handle that. And then I got this thing. I'm not sure what to do with it, but I thought about digging it out, but I don't know. Might not just leave it alone. But I just wanted to give a small explanation about that. You know, I'm playing on this nice new Dell that my son's letting me borrow for now, and till I can do a little better. This thing runs really nice. The sound is really good in this thing, and has a very nice video card in it. I don't know if it says on here or not. It's got this NVIDIA, but I'm downloading the drivers, the latest drivers for it now. So anyway, I just want to give a quick explanation about exactly what that is and why I'm missing gear I had before. I was going to tell you one good thing I got out of all this is this dropped off of one of the skeletons down in the little skeleton farm I got down there, and I combined it with some other things to make this. If I think if I could get, is it fire and punch or whatever it's called on there? I think it's fire and punch. I mean, that'd be super awesome. But you know, I was lucky to get this too. So anyway, I just wanted to give you that little bit of information, and hopefully we can move forward from here. Alright guys, this is Redtarget, and I'm on episode 7, and I talked a little bit about, you know, moving to a new computer and recovering my crashed world and all that good stuff, and I talked about how many times I built a smelting array, the one that Tango Tech. It was very cool. I don't know how many times I built it and I couldn't get it to the right level, and I don't know. I just not smart enough. And then I looked at another guy and it was real cool, and then I came across this one that Mumbo done, and I really liked it. I like how it's just, I think it'll work. It works perfect for me, and I said, well, I got to start over, so I still want to do some changes to it, you know, a little bit of changes, but this is the room. It's level. I'll take you up top, and fuel goes in here, and I think there's already some fuel inside the a lot of the, if we go down here and look, a lot of them are full already. So, and then I want to cook this beef. I went and got some beef because, you know, I lost everything. So, and you'll see it starts up and starts doing things, and I don't know what makes it do some of the things it does, but eventually you'll see it go through and they'll all sort of crank up, and eventually, right now the output is in here, and but I think I'm gonna use some kind of, I think, dropper. Is that right? I'm gonna use a dropper and pick that up and like bring it to right here or something. I don't know. I'll figure that out. That'd be something I do on my own. Survived all these chunk errors and everything else, and world restarts and world moves and everything else. Is that chicken over there? There he is. I swear there was a pig in here at one time. Now you know, you can see that's where I'm gonna put that mini iron farm, and that's right in. I'm pretty sure that's right in my spawn chunks. The one farm I was gonna make here was I made all this list. I got this list, and I was making farms. Look, come on. Uh-oh. I spoke too soon. She's hanging up on me. I don't know what's going on there. I do have to download the latest video drivers from NVIDIA. It does not have the latest drivers, so I'm downloading those right now, and that's going to take a while because that's a big download, and like I said, my internet's not the best in the world. Yeah, I don't know who I was watching, maybe the new Hermitcraft season, and they had all these farms, and one of the farms they had was a vine farm, and I don't know why that's never occurred to me, that you know you could make a vine farm, you know, so you wouldn't have to, you know, go all over the place to get vines, you know, as you need them. And I was like, well, you know what, that's a, you know, that was a really good idea. So I'm all for reusing good ideas, you know. Why reinvent the wheel when somebody else has already invented it for you? You know what I'm saying? So that's the one farm I figured I could probably get away with building in this episode and get me off. Oh, I was one short, wasn't I? Get me off to a good start. I do not know why I'm doing this, but I feel like that just needs ladders up there. I'm just gonna tell you. Anyway, back to what I was trying to tell you was yeah, I went to the Nether and got a bunch of because I was having a hard time getting to level 30. So I went to the Nether and got a bunch of I'll get it out in a minute, people. Quartz. Got me a bunch of quartz and got to level 30 and then went down to where my yeah, that one that zombie spawner was, and I redid it because I noticed they were hanging up when they were coming through. Matter of fact, let me go down there and show you what I was talking about. And I wanted to look at that. While we were out there putting that little vine farm together, you know, it's done cooked up that steak, you know, ready to go. I thought they was is there a reason why I'm missing 4? Does anybody know? I swear there was, well, there was more than that, wasn't there? Oh, right there. There was garbage in there. And why does that one not? That's a mystery. There's the 8 right there. We'll have to figure out why come he ain't ejecting stuff. Anyway, that's for another time. Let me meet you down there and I'll show you what I had to do. Oh, by the way, I redid this. Yay! Alright, yeah. So I made this little, I'll put a button on the floor. Yeah, so they were all hanging up right here. So I actually just knocked just sunk it down one more block and put a water stream in there, and I think I have a a stair. It goes in the end of the stair and they just go right on up through the thing. Yeah, you two fight over getting in that hole. One of you's gonna fall in there though. But yeah, that's what I got. And they come up in, and that made a huge difference. Apparently they were getting hung up when it was they were banging their heads, you know, they were jumping and banging their heads, and they just weren't making it through. So I wasn't getting as many. I actually this morning while I was getting ready, I just left it right here, AFK right here, and there was 136 entities right here. So, and then there were so many in here, they were starting to come around from out here. I thought they were glitches, but they weren't. They were the real deal. But that's how I would kill enough to get back to level 30, then I'd go enchant something, then I'd come back. So, you know, that wouldn't take me down to about 27, 28, something like that. And then I could get back to level 30, go enchant another item. You know what I mean? I can work with these. I can add to these. That just got that. That worked out really good. I like that one, that silk touch, and that's what. And I've noticed. Look at this, and I don't know if I never paid this attention or what. You know, with the new thing. But if I put these two together, that's efficient. Oh look, I got enough levels. That's efficiency 5. Unbreaking 3. So there we go. So if I can ever get my wither skulls back, I got one. Because I had that one early on, but after the reload, I lost some I got. So I'm gonna have to start all over again with getting the wither skulls. Then we can get a beacon, and then